Welcome, everyone, to the Sonoma Spiel. My name is Tim with the Sonoma Valley Visitors Bureau. It's springtime in Sonoma Valley. I know I've been talking about that for a long time because spring takes a while here. We hit it early and it lasts a long time, but you can tell spring is really ramping up right now because so many events are happening and businesses are opening. I hear there's a new burger joint opening on the plaza. There's a new restaurant will be opening on the other side of it there. Cornerstone Sonoma has a ribbon cutting today after I'm recording this, and that'll be something we'll be talking about with them later. I had a new business come into the plaza today. She's a medical tattooist, and so I think spring is like everything's happening and so much is going on. And one of the cool things about Sonoma when things are happening is people like to talk and hang out and meet with their friends and kind of enjoy, the warmer weather. And one of the spots we have that people really do that successfully, and it's kind of tucked away, but a lot of locals know about it. There's this neat coffee shop at the MacArthur Place Hotel, and everyone goes there to meet a lot of times in the morning, and people go there to work there. And that's why today I have a very special guest. Now, I know I say every single week I have a very special guest, but this time I do actually mean it. I have a very special guest. He is not only the general manager of the MacArthur Place Hotel and Spa, he also, and we'll see if he talks about it, plays hockey. And we're going to find out a little more about hockey. And I've got Justin Wilson, general manager of the MacArthur Place. Justin, how are you?
I'm well, Tim. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Thank you for coming. And I know you're busy flipping rooms, welcoming people, cooking, whatever. And general managers do everything, right? So
whatever we can do to help.
Whatever we're called. So, Justin, real quickly, so people know, what is MacArthur Place?
So MacArthur Place is a luxury boutique hotel and spa located in the neighborhood of downtown Sonoma Valley, just about a half a mile away from the plaza. We've got 69 gloriously appointed guest rooms.
They're gorgeous. Yes.
We've got a beautiful resort pool, a fantastic spa, and a wonderful restaurant and bar, as well as the coffee shop that you mentioned that's very popular to the community.
Yeah.
See a lot of the who's who Sonoma there in the morning.
I do love that place because you do see like the mayor is there oftentimes working and other people. The name of the coffee shop is called the Front Porch. The Porch, thank you. And it is a porch because it has a beautiful tree and some wood patio porch there. But like I said, you see the mayor there, you see all sorts of different people working. And what I love about it, when you guys redid MacArthur, is that you kept that as a place deliberately for the locals to go visit. And it wasn't like, we're being exclusive here. It's like we're welcoming people to the porch.
Absolutely. I always say we're the most authentically local neighborhood hotel.
Yeah.
And I feel that being in the neighborhood, being a part of Sonoma's community, it adds character to the property. And so when you're a visitor, you often want to go where the locals go. You want to know what the locals know. And so if you thought it was the only way to do it was to have the locals be a part of our property, because that adds the character and value, as well as there's connections. I always say that if you're at our bar, there's a 50-50 chance you're sitting next to a legend. You might,
like a big winemaker or, we have a lot of artists in town and filmmakers and people who come up here. And you're absolutely right. I will often, when I'm in there, go, hey, who is that in the bar? You kind of see who's
a lot of the winemaking community and a lot of the business community spends time with us, and we feel very blessed to have them spending time with us.
It's a good spot. Justin, how long have you been in the hospitality business?
I've been in the hospitality business for 33 years.
Okay, for those of you watching on YouTube, you started when you were 9 then. What, 33 years?
Started when I was 15.
You did?
Yeah.
Really? What was your first hospitality job?
Bussing tables at a fine dining restaurant.
Really?
And I fell in love with... Actually, I didn't fall in love with it in the beginning. I found it to be a way of making good money, and I started learning about food and wine and service, and I'm like, well, I'll put myself through college, waiting tables.
Right.
I grew up from busser to food runner to server, but I fell in love with it at Four Seasons Resorts. When I joined Four Seasons in the late 90s, we had just opened up Aviara in San Diego, and I fell in love with the commitment to excellence and just providing that luxury service, but doing it with a genuine hospitality heart.
Right.
People often, I always am teaching my staff, they overcomplicate what luxury is. And to me, what luxury is just caring for someone. Like I always say, think of your favorite family member or loved one who's staying at your hotel or coming to your home. How would you care for them? And us caring for our guests is what I guess, is the new luxury. You have a nice place, but if you care for them in a genuine, caring way,
right,
that creates that ability to escape and to unplug. And so people always say, "Oh, I didn't die on the operating table," right? And it's not that big of a deal. But
Right.
like, hospitality is important because we all need vacations. We all need to unplug. And if you go for work for a year or two without taking a vacation, you're probably not going to be as balanced as if someone who is taking some regular breaks and recharging. And so, even from those visiting to town to those living here in town, from visiting our restaurant or going to the spa or hanging out at the pool, we try to offer that recharging station.
Right. And you got that. Okay, hold on. I want to back this up though. 15 busing tables.
Yep.
Was that here in Sonoma?
No, that was in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Louis,
You're a Missourian.
Yes.
You're from a show me state or South. Okay.
I was born there and was kind of dual citizenship between California and St. Louis. By the time I was 22,
yeah.
I had been 11 years in St. Louis and 11 years in California.
Oh, okay. Down south in San Diego.
San
area?
Diego, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in Coast, California when I was young, but then I went to San Diego for college, and I lived there for 20 years.
Oh, good. Hold on. Go Aztecs?
UCSD.
Go
Tritons.
Tritons? Sorry.
Yeah.
I always try to work that in, and I should have.
Aztecs was more fun of a school, but the UCSD was I'll say more challenging of a school.
Yeah. The UCSD has the cool library.
The Giesel Library.
That is really neat spot there.
From Dr. Seuss.
You're up there on the hill, kind of, on the bluff.
Exactly right. It looks like a spaceship landed.
Yeah, that's a neat place. But
I spent many, many hours in that library.
I know you did. You're studying all the time.
Back
there.
then.
That's good for you. Okay, so it's interesting that you started in busing because you kind of, when this will come out, it'll be part of National Travel and Tourism Week. The hospitality industry is one of those jobs that you can get into at the very, very ground level. Busing.
Right.
Janitorial, washing dishes. And through hard work and experience, and if you show some gumption and the interest, you can move up in the industry. Unlike you mentioned being a doctor, you do have to go to medical school to be a doctor, right? And usually you have to go to lawyer school, to law school to become a lawyer.
And I was going to go to law school.
You were.
That was the original plan.
You made the better choice.
I think so too.
But what I like about this industry, it's a hard industry to work in at times, but if you have the gumption and the ability and the desire, you can move up. And almost everybody has started at the front desk or in the bus room or something like that.
I prefer working with people who have worked up. Sometimes, you get the degrees in hospitality. You might start in the middle or start in leadership. But I definitely enjoy working with people who. It's easier to ask someone to do something if you know what you're asking them to do because you've done it.
Yeah.
And you also know how to help or jump in and help and do those things because you used to do them.
Right.
And so, I came up all the way. I worked all the restaurants. So I came up in food and beverage. I worked all the restaurant jobs. I fell in love with Four Seasons and Banquets, and I moved to their 5-star restaurant where I learned to be a server. That's where I studied wine.
Okay.
And that began my relationship here at Sonoma because not long after graduating from UCSD, before going to law school, I did my sommelier certification. Okay. And during that journey, I started visiting wine country often.
Just different wine countries or up to here? Or?
I would come up to Napa and Sonoma.
Okay.
And I would visit this area once or twice a year, and I probably did that for a good 12 plus years.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Just like in your own time coming up and visiting?
Yeah, admittedly, I was a young man making his way, and so if you're in the industry, it was a good bang for your buck because you come up here and you can get tastings with your business card and often could stay in vineyard cottages. And so I'd pay for travel and food and have a glorious 4 or 5 days in wine country.
Not a bad deal.
And I was just deepening my knowledge and love of wine. So spending time here was rewarding professionally and personally.
Okay. That sounds like you undertook another level of study. Like you're kind of a guy who studies, but also a guy that does.
Yeah.
But you wanted to learn, and so I'm going to learn by doing and coming up here and talking to a lot of people. And
it began that way. And once I came up here, I just fell in love with it. And so I came up all the time. and I had early on in my career, I was working for a GM, and he said the best place to be a GM is in wine country. And so when most GMs want to finish their career there and just enjoy that time. And so I remember thinking someday I want to do that. And what brought me here was in 2019, I brought, not 2019, in 2000, it might have been 2019 or 2018, somewhere in there, I brought Patricia to her first, my wife now, but then recently engaged fiance. And brought her to her first visit to wine country. Did a full week in here.
Oh.
And we were living in Arizona at the time. I was to Scottsdale. I had a little chapter in Scottsdale. And we decided on that trip after we got married, we'd live here.
You did.
And
This is the
within
place.
4 months of being married, we were living here.
Wow. Okay, you set your mind to it and you did it.
Yes.
I did not know that's how it worked. That's it. So you came here for a job,
I came here for a job with Fairmont Sonoma Mission Inn.
which I hear is wonderful.
It is. I had a great experience
Good
there.
spot there. They just redid their restaurant, and that's a classic resort, 100-something years old. Hot springs nearby, really, really nice. So you were there for a while, and then moved to MacArthur.
I was there for just under 3 years, and I came over to MacArthur at the beginning of 24.
Okay. Oh, you were there just at the end of the COVID stuff.
Yeah, I helped Fairmont come out of COVID.
Okay.
So I joined. COVID was still very much happening.
Yeah.
The main, I guess, it was early 21 when I moved to Sonoma and helped the Mission Inn rebuild out of
Numbers
the
can only
COVID
go
because it
up.
was a unique time of our lives.
Yeah.
And had a very successful time there and really fell in love with that. And that's always feel like home to me.
Right.
And however, with the success being a part of Fairmont,
Right.
they kept asking me to take on the next assignment.
Oh, and oftentimes those bigger companies, you have to move to another place.
They were asking me to take on another hotel. I hadn't even unpacked the boxes in the house.
Oh no! And that's people don't know about that in the industry. Once you move to GM land or general manager land, you are kind of like, oh, go over here and fix this problem, or here's an opportunity for you to grow in.
Yeah. So it was it was a compliment that they wanted me to move.
Right.
But I kept saying no. And then actually, not long before the MacArthur job came to fruition, but I had a feeling it was going to happen. The CEO was in town and sat me down and was like, "You've got to let go to grow, and you got to go to the next property, the next opportunity." And I didn't like the idea of not knowing where I was going to go, but I also did not think I would fall in love with the community again the way I did here because I have moved a lot in my career.
Gotcha.
I came up moving through my career. But I never once just loved a town the way I love Sonoma. And I made great friends here immediately. And as a grown adult, that doesn't happen that often. And so I really felt like I found my tribe when I was here. And I was fighting hard them moving me. And I was starting to get some pressure on it. But when that CEO was giving me that talk, I already knew I was joining MacArthur. So I kind of just smiled and listened and said, we'll see about that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your wisdom. Well, I'm glad you stayed.
I'm too.
And you are here. So let's get into a little bit of MacArthur Place. Similar to the Fairmont, it is a historic building. Different from the Fairmont, it's a smaller footprint. And I think it wasn't built as a resort like the Fairmont was.
No.
What was it? What's the story of that building?
1869, originally a working ranch and vineyard.
Okay.
They had a lot of horses, and they had 120 acres. And so where MacArthur is located is at the northwestern corner of what the original property was.
Oh.
We don't really know, but at some point in the history, the entire school community of the high school and the middle school and the elementary that are south of us was given to the city of Sonoma. And then it was...
And that was part of your ranch? The ranch
it was part of the ranch, but
I've
long
always
before my
wondered
time.
why the school is right there, which is
there.
great because you're part of the community there. And I've always wondered, so they must have given the land to the town.
So then it was the Burrs family who founded it, and Burrs family put the first bank in Sonoma. They were part of the beginning of Sonoma, 1869. The Mission Inn was put in 1823, I think, or the Mission, not the Mission Inn, but the Mission. and so they're in the beginning, and they're founding the first bank, and they had this working ranch and vineyard, and they're very successful. And there's a lot of fun stories along the lines of that family. And then eventually it gets passed, I think in the 70s, to the Good family.
Okay.
And then a developer who's a local legend in our eyes is Suzanne Brangham.
Okay.
Flipped MacArthur Place from being a homestead into an inn place. And she did it very cleverly in that, I don't know the number of acres, but now east of MacArthur, which is all neighborhoods, that also was at the time the Good family's ranch. Huh. And so, as I've been told at least, she traded it even Steven, gave them this land that they could develop and sell homes on for a deed to make an inn place, and began the journey of turning MacArthur Place from a ranch into an inn place, into a hotel.
An inn it had a famous steak restaurant, Western kind of theme called Saddles initially. And it became a very well-known, well-run luxury destination, but not like you said Four Seasons, like before that in your career. Not the kind of luxury like the Four Seasons, like you think of the white glove and the platter, but a very Sonoma style luxury.
A very Sonoma style luxury, and you don't have to have white gloves to offer luxury, and that's something I'm always teaching, that you don't have to be pretentious or formal. You can just be warm and welcoming, and so. And as we are a Forbes 4-star property, we're the only one in Sonoma Valley that's a Forbes rated property. And their goal was to get to a 5-star. But when I joined, I felt their efforts of getting there was a little not authentically local to this place. Like they're picturing what 5-star looks like because there's none around here. Well, there are if you go to Napa to view. And I really kind of threw that playbook out the window and said, let's just focus on being warm and friendly and genuine and caring to our guest. And then from there, we'll learn the little finesse and touch points that allow us to get to that. But you don't have to be rigid to be successful in those ratings, if you will.
I think it's a great point, Justin. A couple months ago, I had a bunch of meeting planners here. They were elsewhere, and they came here. The place they were elsewhere, they weren't as impressed with. When they checked into your hotel, you were there. You said hello. You helped them out. We were on a quick flip around because, transportation issues. And I don't, moving people around in the travel business is very hard. They were super impressed with the property, with the experience, and that you were there to say hello to them because that's that personal touch, right? And you weren't just like there doing nothing. You were there greeting and being active and stuff like that. And when I go to MacArthur, that's what I think about. Yes, it's luxury. But it's also anyone can walk in and feel welcomed. Right. And you have a valet out front. They're always friendly. Like I ride my bike over there, and I joke. I'm like, well, park it someplace nice, boys. And they're like, ha ha. They put it right in front. Yeah. Everyone's so welcoming and open to everyone. You've really done a good job of making that culture.
I think that is the most important thing. At one point, so you talk about 4-star, right? And they came from somewhere else. At one point in my life, I was at a resort called Rancho Valencia Resort in San Diego, and that's a Forbes 5-star, 5-diamond, all the bells and whistles, and it was rated number 1 in the country. Okay. Repeatedly. And it's a very nice place. They give you a Bentley to drive around while you're staying with them. Yeah, it's pretty high end. Okay. But the thing that I enjoyed was how welcoming we were, and I had a friend of mine visiting who is a cowboy. He owns horses. He has a ranch. He wears cowboy hats and boots. Right. And he was nervous to come stay and hang out with me for dinner and his family. Right. And he goes, what should I wear? We were hanging out at the hotel he was at for the weekend. I got him a rate at the lodge. I think we were sold out. And I'm like, wear whatever you want to wear. And he goes, no, I need to know what to wear to come to your. I'm like, seriously, wear whatever you want to wear. Like, just be you. Right. And he came over. We had this great dinner, but it was the best compliment I ever had. He said, I've never been more comfortable at dinner in my life than I was tonight, being myself with my family at this nice place. And I've encountered people coming back from a hike, and they're in workout clothes. And they're like, oh, no, I'm not fancy enough. And I'm like, yes, you are. No. Are you comfortable? Yeah. You can come and have a meal. Come and have a drink. Like, like it's just, come as you are. Yeah. And if you want it to be a fancy get dressed up night, do it. Yeah. If you want to come in T-shirt and shorts, come on in. Yeah. I just don't think in today's day and age, these old adages of what's right and wrong, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you happy, we're in for it. I always tell my staff, as long as it's not illegal, immoral, or unethical, we're down.
Yeah. And that's the vibe you get. People, if you're welcoming and you're happy and you're genuine, you're like, okay, I'm going to make this what it is, right? And you can mix everyone together, and that's what I love.
Come in for a healthy smoothie or drink a bunch of bottles of wine with your friends.
Thank you.
Whatever you like to do.
And there's good pastries at that patio. Well, tell me some of the stuff that's going on there, because you guys are kind of known for a bunch of different cool nights and stuff like that. But what's going on at MacArthur Place?
Well, the newest thing that we have is we brought on this fun little educational experiential thing called Som Saturdays. Okay. And a somm short for sommelier. People think all sommelier is all wine, but actually, if you do your sommelier certification, there is a cocktail and liquor component of the test. Okay. So we're using the umbrella of the somm to encapsulate both, and then every Saturday we'll have an educational class. So last Saturday we did a mixology class teaching all about the sours. There's 4 cocktail buckets that all cocktails derive into. Okay. And then we've got 8 or 12 classes per field of cocktail and wine. And for the cocktails, we'll take each of the buckets and they'll explore a bucket. So we explored sours.
Gotcha.
And we did, daiquiri sours and Midori sours and all these different drinks. And we're shaking drinks ourselves.
That's fun.
And pouring them and trying them.
Yep.
And you come in and you've got 4 drinks to look at. And you can kind of pick which 2 drinks you want to make.
Okay.
And then our mixologist will take you through the history, why the glassware, what it came from, how this evolved to be, and teach you how to make it and what steps to make and how to put twists on it and whatnot. And you make your own cocktails.
That's fun.
And then the following Saturday, we'll do a wine class. The Saturday is called The World of Rosé. Mm-hmm. It is already sold out. Rosé is very popular.
Especially around springtime and summer.
Yep. Yeah, and so, I think we sell out 12 to 14 guests. Depending on how many guests sign up, we'll do it either in the bar or in the private room next to the bar. But we'll have all the doors open so people can
kind of see it,
get in and out as you like. But we'll be doing wine education classes. But you're going to come in and you're going to taste the wines. You're going to learn about the wines. And really the goal is to kind of demystify the world of wine, right? One class is, Burgundy versus California, and it talks about California Chardonnay and Pinot Noir versus French Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, and you taste them side by side, and you learn what the difference is and what you like. One class we call it Off the Beaten Path, and we're going to explore varietals that are not as commonly drank, like Viognier, Albarino, things like that. Syrah is a great grape that isn't as popular as Cabernet Pinot Noir. Right, but has value to it. And so off the beaten path, often you can find great wines that you'll be able to buy at a better price point because they're not the Nike Reebok of the wine world, which I would say, Chardonnay, Cabernet, Pinot Noir are probably the big
brand names.
Yeah,
exactly.
right. Those are the big grapes that everyone knows and everyone pursues, and and can get very expensive. But your value proposition, which is always something that we think about whenever we're offering experiences at MacArthur. Because we want you to feel good about your spend. Today's day and age, so many things don't feel good about the amount of money it costs to do it. And we want you to walk out there going, hey, that cost X, but it was so worth it, and I'd do it again.
You got your money's worth.
And so off the beaten path is kind of playing on the wine side of the value proposition, but also we'll do, world of sparkling wine and champagne, different classes, and you can learn about them. So if someone who's a wine expert, maybe they want to do the cocktail class because the wine classes aren't entry level, but they're not expert level. It's probably the entry to intermediate level.
Okay.
But also it's just a fun class. Drink some wine in the afternoon with us. And it's like, it's about an hour every day. And so as hotel guests come in to visit for the summer or locals want to pop in and learn how to make a cocktail or learn more about a certain type of grape.
Right.
We'll have some options for them.
These are ongoing. You have ongoing classes.
Every Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
And you seem to specialize in that. That seems to be the thing about MacArthur is that you've had like artists in residence. You've had like all these different events, but you have something going on that's an enrichment opportunity. It's not just, I'm going to sit by the pool. I mean, you can if you want, but there's always something like people can learn or do or experience while they're there.
Absolutely. I mean, you think about Mother's Day coming up. We've got a full wellness workshop.
Okay.
We have Friday, a wellness class. It's going to be yoga, sound bath, journaling. Saturday is going to be more yoga, more Zen things. And then Sunday we got the Mother's Day brunch. But if you come join us for our brunch, we'll have like a 3-course elevated brunch experience with some family style offerings. And then you'll choose your savory course, and then we'll all get a dessert. And we'll over deliver that value proposition. So we're going to have plenty of food for you. But to make it fun, we're going to have a live Mother's Day flower bouquet making station where
that's fun.
We're going to have it decked out with all these flowers, and especially like you picture a family and like they have little ones, right? 5, 6, 7-year-olds. They can't go to the store and buy a flower bouquet. I'm sure dad got something for mom.
Right.
But they can come to us and they'll pick out the flowers, we'll pick out the fillers, and we'll make the bouquet for them.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll give it back to the little one and they can go give it to mom.
Gotcha.
And so we're handing out bouquets that are made by our guest on Mother's Day. And that's part of our Mother's Day weekend.
And no little kid is losing their finger on the clippers. Yes.
We're handling all the clippers and we're doing all the dangerous things. We like to have fun.
No, and that's what, I mean, you guys do a lot of those things. You do, speaking of fun and sort of like low key, you have a burger night. Can we talk about that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So we can help squash the rumors because I've heard so many, I love them. So what the burger program is is every Monday and Tuesday we call it Burgers in Bordeaux.
Right.
And we have a $10 double smash burger.
Okay.
And then there's Bordeaux options for you to choose from by the glass. But really, it's the burger, it's the promotion. And it's become quite popular. What the rumors are is that people keep thinking I'm canceling it or we're stopping it. And I've been doing it for 2.5, or we've been doing it for 2.5 years now, both on Monday and Tuesday.
Right.
But all the time I'm hearing that they heard that I'm canceling it or I'm stopping it.
Hold on, Justin.
All the time.
Are you passing around this rumor just so people come to it? You're like, oh, it might cancel.
You know what? That would be brilliant, and I should have thought of that, but I haven't. But it's just funny how like people keep saying that to me, and I'm
Really?
like, I think I would probably not be welcome as the general manager of MacArthur Place anymore if I let go.
I mean, anything typically in our pattern here, Monday and Tuesday are not the busiest nights, so it's a smart way to get people in and talking about it. So, yeah.
Mondays expands in about a week or two. I think starting in May, we do Music Mondays at Mac, where it's the Burgers and Bordeaux promotion. Plus other items. We have a $2 shuck oyster.
Oh.
We've got another little snacky dish chef's going to make. Plus featuring more of Leila's cuisine because our chef Eric Piacentine is...
Right. And Leila, real quick, tell me what Leila is.
So Leila is just focusing on the bounty of Sonoma.
It's your restaurant.
Yes. Leila is our signature restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we just focus on locally sourced ingredients.
Great restaurant.
Elevating those ingredients, offering great quality food. Fairly priced and not overly heavy. Our chef balances things well. One thing I'm really impressed with, I'm a carnivore. I eat seafood, I eat meat, I eat everything. There's really nothing I don't eat. But his vegetarian dishes are so good. It's the only time in my life I've gone to a restaurant and I'll choose the vegetarian dish. My wife was doing the vegetarian raviolis every single time we would go, and it was so good. And now we have a vegetarian house-made spaghetti we're doing, and it's got like a little basil pesto. But he uses vegetables. He uses not only seafood and meat, and he balances those three, I think, equally, and not one is dominant. When he joined, he was like, it was a lot of meat, it was a lot of heavy, and so we've lightened it up. And so what I love is that if you come and have a ribeye, which is fantastic, or our filet mignon, you're not going to eat that dish and walk out feeling like you need like a 3-week nap because you're so heavy. You're going to walk out feeling quite balanced. And so the cuisine of Leila is as good as any in town and worth visiting. Everyone does know him for his burger. So on Monday, which we have the live music on the back patio, we call Music Mondays at Mac, that is through the entirety of May and through the summer. It concludes at the end of September.
Got it.
And the easiest marker for us Sonoma locals is if the farmer's market's happening, we're doing the music on Mondays. Because we assume you're going to go see the farmer's market on Tuesday.
Everyone goes there on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
We'll own Monday with the music and their enhanced burgers in Bordeaux, blown up even more to have more things offering.
Right.
We'll still have burgers in Bordeaux on Tuesday during farmer's market if you're not the farmer's market person or you've been enough times and you need a break.
Right.
But the Music Mondays is quite special. It's a vibe.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's known. Everyone knows about it. At least talk about the locals.
This will be our third season of it, and I feel like the word's out because I've heard people asking about it.
Well, and that's a good point. The first year, or the first time you do something, it's like, let's just see if we can do this.
Right.
The second year is like, okay, we decided to do it again, or we canceled it, right? So like, we're gonna try it again. But the third year, you hit your groove. People know about it, and that's when you're at it. So you're right in that sweet spot right now. Okay, we talked about the food. You guys also have a spa, though. Can we talk about that for a second?
World-class spa.
I mean, it really is a nice spa. And you mentioned the Fairmont. A lot of people talk about the spa because that was a resort, so it's got that mind thing. But we have actually a spa at the Lodge, which is down the street from you, and you guys have a great spa. It's a beautiful, intimate, nice pool, the whole thing. Tell me about your spa experience.
So we have 7 treatment rooms. We do body treatments as well as facials. And there's a hydrotherapy relaxation garden behind the spa.
Okay.
You wouldn't really know about that space unless you had a treatment with us. And in that space, you got an extra hot tub and you have a steam room. And then it's connected to the pool. And so for the locals, Monday through Friday, we offer a 20% discount to our spa.
Okay.
And you could use it to hang out at the pool. So a couple could say it's Mother's Day and you want to get it for your wife or your partner.
Right.
Maybe she gets a massage, but you tag along and hang out at the pool and have margaritas at the pool. Or you both get a treatment.
Yeah.
But often resorts will charge a fee to spend time at the pool.
Right.
And admittedly, we do have that on Saturday and Sunday because we will get packed.
Busy time.
The hotel is sold out this weekend. It's sold out tomorrow night. Pool is going to be packed today, packed tomorrow. But midweek, we're busy and we're doing a good job, but the pool is never going to be packed on midweek, and the spa as well. And so we offer that discount to locals Monday through Friday, and they can come and get a spa treatment, hang out at the pool all day and make a day of it. And if you want to hang out at our pool on the weekends, you can, but we would need a spa treatment or a hotel room.
Right. And that's a good point, because you aren't a big hotel room-wise, so it can fill up when you're sold out, then that'll fill up.
It will fill up.
And midweek, sometimes you have groups in for meetings and conferences. And
we often do.
It's kind of frowned upon to be at the spa when you're supposed to be in the conference.
Exactly
so
right.
there's space at the spa at the time. So.
And we have 4 cabanas also. And so those are often rented out for celebrations, and you can rent that anytime.
Oh, okay.
And in order to rent a cabana, you just go to resortpass.com, or you can go to MacArthurPlace.com and you can find the links to it.
Along the pool.
Rent a cabana and do a little celebration for a birthday, get some spa treatments, get some swimming in.
Speaking of celebrations, people do like wedding stuff on the lawn there, right? You have this beautiful lawn.
We were voted #1 wedding venue in Northern California last year. And forgive me, I'm forgetting the publication, but it's one of the ones that the wedding specialists focus on.
Pay attention on, like the Knot or something, one of those sort of things like that.
It's like the Knot, but it wasn't that.
It was something like Best Weddings Illustrated. I made that up. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it was a good one.
Yeah.
But so we do probably 45 to 50 weddings a year.
Because the way you're set, you have the space, but you also have the way the rooms are set up. You could put a whole cluster of people together in one part of the hotel. Right?
Well, there's the carriage house lawn, which is I don't know the square footage of the lawn, but it's not quite the size of a football field, but it's decent size space.
Yeah, nice rectangular space there.
And we'll do the most common configuration is we'll do the ceremony there. We'll move the guests to there is a north side of our pool that's an event space that's separate from the pool. We'll move them to that for cocktail hour, and then we'll flip the lawn to their dinner. And they'll have dinner under the stars in the Sonoma sky.
Yeah.
Have a lovely wedding dinner, and then we'll take them into the ballroom for dancing and drinking and having fun.
That's fun.
So we'll keep the shenanigans in the ballroom. And I always say that if you want to do a dinner on our lawn, it has to be a restrained and you can't be hooting and hollering. It's not that kind of space.
Right.
If they want to have a hooting and hollering kind of a night, they can just have it in the ballroom all night.
That's right.
But we do a lot of weddings, and we're quite known for it. And it's one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah. I think, and that's a wedding can be on a weekend, corporate event can be during the week, change it slightly, but the same kind of space can be used for that.
And that's pretty much our formula.
Tim, you got the business plan.
Yes. And then locals in the restaurant and bar, and then the hotel's doing great. Not only do they do a great job of their innovation, but Sonoma's a special place, and there's such wonderful people here.
Yeah.
And what I'm constantly hearing about is the people of MacArthur Place. It's what makes it special. I always tell the team that you're everything. Without the team, we're nothing.
Yeah.
You have the most beautiful property in the world. If it doesn't have a wonderful, talented staff that care about our guests, we're not going to do anything.
Because guests get that vibe when you walk in. Like you know when people aren't happy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you know when they're not. And when it's genuine. Conversely, the guests feel that.
Yeah, so we try to have fun, and we put an emphasis on fun. In fact, today we have our employee celebration at 3:00, which is going to be. I might be a couple minutes late for it, but
I'm going to get you in time to pop out of that cake.
It's going to have a full food spread and drinks, and we take a space and we break bread for 30 minutes with the team, and everyone's invited.
Wonderful.
And we celebrate whoever was nominated, and we make the nominations, and then we win, and then we do various celebrations throughout the year. So the employees being happy is really important to us.
Good thing. Well, in that case, let me quickly say, you guys are doing a great job. I also love that you have the bicycles, and I see a lot of people coming to the plaza and the visitor center, having a great time and exploring stuff. Plus, people take the walk along the pathway right outside the property there. So it's not just spend time at the property and be all in luxury and stuff. It's go out and explore the community and be a part of it. You guys, hey, I'm a fan.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
All right, I do know you'll be mindful of your time here. I'm sorry, but
I'm doing fine.
If people want more information about the MacArthur Place, what is the website?
Website is MacArthurPlace.com.
Okay.
And then if you visit us, we often have flyers that list all the fun things we're doing. We even started putting a poster board outside the coffee shop.
Smart.
We have so many things happening. I listed like 2 of the 10 things we've got in the works for the next 60 days. And we update that poster board once a month.
Good.
So you can see all the stuff that we're up to.
Okay, good. And you, even in the winter, when you do like around, on Christmas and the New Year's, you've always got stuff going on.
Absolutely.
And I know you guys are busy. Who thinks of all the programs? Do you guys all do this together?
We kind of do it together.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and so we have Dare Surges is head of marketing, and we just have a very collective and collaborative meeting where we all get in the room and just throw spaghetti against the wall and see what ideas. And sometimes we have like wild ideas that just goes on the idea list.
Right.
And they'll live in the idea list for a while. And okay, hey, this is what we're executing, but put that in the list for next year.
Yeah.
And so the Som Saturdays is one of those idea list items. There's a couple others that we haven't made happen yet. So
they're still on a sticky note somewhere, right?
A couple of them will be done, right?
Okay.
But it's just, you got to kind of later it in bit by bit and grow.
Right.
A big event we have coming up that's fun is our summer solstice soiree.
Okay, tell me about that.
That's going to be on June 18th. It's a Thursday. It will be at the pool. It's not a pool party because we won't be swimming.
Okay.
But it'll be a party at the pool. And we will have anywhere from 8 to 12 Sonoma Valley wineries pouring wines. And then we'll pair food stations with the winery. So we'll have, this year is going to be luau themed because Leila Burris, who was kind of one of the first socialites of Sonoma, and they built one of the first pools in what was the location of our current pool.
Right.
And they would host pool parties, and she had a Hawaiian background. Okay. And so Leila is a namesake of Leila Burris.
Okay.
And we're going to tie it to that with a luau themed event on June 18th. And so we're going to have like a poke, ceviche, and oyster station, and we'll have Sauv Blanc and sparkling wines being poured around it, right?
I love this.
And then we'll have other savory items paired with the appropriate wines near them. We'll have live music. We'll have some spritzes.
Okay.
I think we'll have to have the Mai Tai, right? Because it's a luau.
You better. It's a luau. Yeah.
And we're going to roast a pig.
You can do that.
Oh, we are? Whether it's above ground or underground, I'm pretty sure it has to be above ground because we can't dig up a property. But I know my chef's got a pig roasting thing in the works.
He's got it lined up.
And so that will be our summer solstice soiree. And basically, we do this each year. And it's kind of a kicking off season. So technically, I think it's a day or two misaligned from the actual solstice.
Yeah, but
But it's right there. It's like 2 or 3 days then.
Yeah. It's as the days get longer into longest, you have a 3 to 4 day window where you have a pretty long day. So yeah, I love that. And that's all that information is at MacArthurPlace.com.
Yep.
And everything
absolutely.
you need there, stuff like that.
Sign up. And you also can sign up for our email newsletter, which keeps everyone updated.
It's a good newsletter. It's a good one.
Are always, like you said, we're always doing something. Like
I've
if I had told you everything that we're doing, I'd be like the Micro Machine Man, rattling off too many things, and I'd be overwhelming you and my guests. And so we create a little flyer, we hand it out to you. It's on the website. It's on the email.
Smart. And we also have it on our website as well. So it's
Thank you for that
stuff. Okay, Justin, this is all good, but you got to help us. I told you answer questions from visitors. Right?
Okay.
Okay, you know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me do the quick intro to that. Justin, we have 2 visitor centers. People call us. They text us. They slide into our DMs. They send us faxes. They write us letters. They ask us questions. They text us 707-996-1090. Now, you're going to help me by answering visitors' questions, the segment we call We Get Questions. Here we go. First one came via Facebook. Hi, we're heading to Sonoma this September with a group of 10. We're staying at an Airbnb in Sonoma and starting to plan our itinerary. We're looking for recommendations for wineries, restaurants, and excursions for 10 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know San Giacomo Winery is a great place that can do larger groups.
Yes.
I think most can do 10.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think 3 Sticks can do 10.
Right.
Winery 16600. I think any winery in town probably can handle a 10 top.
Yep.
I know when it gets past 12 or to 20, it might get more difficult. And that's when I know San Giacomo can take larger
as long
groups.
as you plan ahead.
Yeah. Don't show up with 50 people and just go, can we drink wine with you? But you want to book those things in advance. And then there's lots of great tour companies throughout. We partner with Bohemian Highway. They focus on kind of luxury winery tours and excursions. Pure Luxury is also a partner of ours. And that might be the better source for 10 because I think the Bohemian Highways and Range Rovers, and I'm not sure,
like
it might be a little cozy for 10.
Yeah.
But there's Pure Luxury, several wine tours throughout town. And then, I think for that group, come visit Leila for dinner.
Yeah, you can do 10 people.
Check out, every restaurant can do 10. Check out Girl on the Fig,
exactly.
And
you can do 10
who knows,
people
maybe, I think actually by then Dead Letter should be open.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
come Could even get a smash burger with Aries new spot.
Place called Smash, yeah. So any restaurant around Sonoma could probably take 10 people. Again,
I'd recommend booking in advance. That would be the top tip for the 10 top.
Oh, you know what's a fun one for the big group? Tosca, which is Portuguese food.
Yeah, I do like that for groups.
Yeah.
You get all the tapas and you share it.
Exactly.
I did that when I had some family in town. I agree 100%. That's a great tip. That's a great
I
tip.
like that one. Okay, so good one there. So give that a whirl. And then, if the Airbnb doesn't work out, I hear MacArthur Place is a good place.
A couple
to stay.
spots,
Yeah,
a couple
come on.
rooms.
Jeez. Okay, these people walked in today, and they're from Houston. And they said, we're visiting here from Texas and notice that you have California Republic on your state flag in the plaza. What's that about?
Well,
Yeah, what's that about?
Sonoma was the founding of California when it was the Bear Republic of California.
That's right.
And so we were folded into the statehood with the Louisiana Purchase. And so that is an homage. And it's all throughout California, but especially here in Sonoma where this is where it started.
It started. What did you go to fourth grade here or in Missouri? Where was your?
I went to fourth grade in Central Coast, California.
Okay, so you did because every fourth grader here does the whole California missions and the whole story.
But I went to high school. I did do the California missions in Central Coast, California. It was in Los Osos, Morro Bay.
Oh, okay.
But I remember learning about the Bear Republic and the Bear Flag Revolt in high school in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Did not. Well, you must have been an AP history. Good for you. So yeah, we were an independent republic for 21 days or so. When we were part of Mexico, we broke off, similar to Texas. And we could argue about which is better. They're both lovely. We love both states equally. But yeah, so we do have the California Republic on our flag, and you can find the place where it happened in the middle of the Sonoma Plaza. Is where the Bear Flag Revolt, we called it. There was supposedly, here's a story. This is probably not true.
Right.
But I don't know if you've seen the original bear flag. The bear, this is back before fancy screen printing and Photoshop. Right. It's a rather rotund looking animal. It's supposed to be, they think, a grizzly bear. But some people are saying, is that a pig? Or is it a pear? Was it a pear flag? Were these pear farmers? Justin, I think this is a BS story, but I think it's brought to you by the pear farmers of California.
Perhaps.
Yeah. But if you look at it, it does look like a pig, too, because it was kind of, scissors wearing a shirt back then. Here's a good one. You might know this one. We're just in town for a little bit. We like to hike. Where's a place for a good hike in Sonoma Valley?
So the easiest little hike without exerting yourself too much would be the Sonoma Overlook Trail, which is just north of the plaza. I think you go up First Street west, and at the end of that, there's a parking area, and you can do that one quite easily. Yeah, I can do it in flip flops, quite frankly.
Actually, you could. Yeah.
And but on a clear day, you can see all the way to the city. Yeah, and it gives you a good perspective. One of my favorite hikes is the Bartholomew Trail.
Okay.
Over by Bartholomew Park, and it takes you up and around and along Buena Vista. Yeah. It's a little bit more exerting of a hike, I guess, because it has a steep part to it. And then another great area is Jack London Park. Yeah. You got a lot of hikes in Jack London Park.
Good. And up there, I'd recommend wearing sturdy shoes and being careful because there is a little bit of poison oak.
Oh, yeah. And anything past the Overlook Trail, have hiking shoes on because we got some good hiking around here.
Some good hiking. And I always tell people, don't go off the trail, especially if you don't know what poison oak looks like. Because if you don't know what it's looked like, you're going to find it. Right? Yes, you will. Very good. Okay, this one, people do email us this when they're doing big special events. So this person says, I'm planning a really special dinner and want to find a great place in Sonoma Valley. Do you have any recommendations?
I sure do. MacArthur Place.
Thank you for coming. That's it. Yeah, so Leila at MacArthher Place would be a
MacArthur
great
Place.
spot.
It depends on, if this person's doing something for 30,
right.
You might be doing it out in our grounds, right? We might be doing it in the lawn, like I mentioned, where the weddings are, or at the pool, or we also have our ballroom.
Right.
We've got a few options, and so it just depends on the size.
Right.
But it's what we do. There are also other wonderful choices, but today I'm going to focus on MacArthur Place.
And you can say that, and what I'll say, if by chance Justin's done such a good job promoting MacArthur Place and it's already booked out, which is possible.
Yeah, possible.
Which is possible. And you're settled on that date and time, and MacArthur Place can't accommodate you because it's so amazing. There are other places in Sonoma Valley for special dinners. One that immediately comes to mind, of course, Enclos is a 2-starred Michelin restaurant. So it depends on how special you're going. Very refined, very high-end. Justin, their invitation to me keeps getting lost in the mail. I'm like, But where's the free meal voucher?
Well,
I'm sure it'll come eventually.
I actually just did a partnership with them.
Yeah.
They had some Michelin star chefs in from Canada, and they did a collaboration dinner. I want to say it was April 5th. It was the beginning of this month. And so we put those chefs up at MacArthur Place for the whole week while they prepped out this dinner.
Really? Okay.
And so I was fortunate enough to go.
Go there.
I went there with Kevin Virgo, who's our hotel manager. He was the very first employee at MacArthur Place ever. I would say he's employee number one.
Wow.
Because Suzanne Brangham hired him when she was dreaming the MacArthur Place up. They were working together. And so Enclo's a truly special and spectacular 2-star Michelin. They're really elevating what we're doing here in Sonoma. It depends on the size of this group, right? If it's 2, 4, 6, 8, it's probably a great choice. If it's 20 or 30, you might have to buy on call out.
Yeah, you got to do a whole buyout there.
It just depends on your budget. That might be a little.
It's so that's incredibly refined. You've got Leila. I say you have Sante at the Fairmont, which
Absolutely.
You got places like Girl and the Fig, El Dorado Kitchen. I guess it depends on how big the group is for what you're doing. If there's just 2 people, you can find a lot of good spots for a special dinner.
Yeah.
But if it gets bigger and you're looking for private dining rooms,
there's still plenty of options in the valley. We've got great options for whatever you want here in Sonoma.
Have you been to Songbird Parlor yet in Glen Ellen?
I've been there for events. I need to go there for their regular.
The regular restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It was surprising.
The owner has a kombucha that we sell in our restaurant.
Isn't that good kombucha?
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
And so I need to go there for a regular dinner. I've gone there twice now for special events, but I've heard everyone's talking about them. They're doing a great job.
They're doing a great job up there. So I would also look at Songbird Parlor. And if you're up by Kenwood, Salt and Stone's a good spot. So
Salt and Stone.
Good spot.
And then you've got Glen Ellen Star and Poppy.
Yes, Glen Ellen Star and Poppy, both little from Glen Ellen Star from Airy, Poppy from John from Girl and the Fig.
And then Stella from Airy.
Stella from Airy. We're going to need like a score sheet here pretty soon because those 2 are both opening a new restaurant.
Yeah.
But they're doing 1-to-1.
Yeah, they're like competing. They each have their 3rd restaurant in the works.
Like, here we go. Pretty soon they'll be like doing food trucks and hot dog stands.
Hey, we're benefiting.
I know. Yeah. Who's complaining? Those are good answers. You're pretty good at this, Justin.
Thank you.
You should learn how to do that.
Love this town.
So that's all the answers there. I'll make sure to get you out in time. But I did tease one thing, and I didn't even ask you about it. But this has nothing to do with the podcast or anything. But you play hockey. When did you start playing hockey? Because you're still playing, and like when you come back from stuff like, I had a game last night. Like, how'd you do that?
Well, I started playing in the Midwest, in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
When I was young. I think I got into it when I was 10 or 11 years old, and I played fairly competitively in my high school youth. But then I moved to Central Coast, California, and there was no hockey, there was no ice rinks, there was no nothing.
Right.
Went down to San Diego for 20 plus years. And the nearest ice rink was very far and ferociously expensive for someone who's putting himself through college waiting tables.
Yeah.
And so I played a little roller hockey down there.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
And then I actually got injured from playing roller hockey because I got knocked on my shoulder and it didn't slide. So my shoulder stayed in one spot, my body went to another spot. And
Ouch, yeah.
It wasn't a good combination. And so that was it for me in hockey. And so I didn't play for a while. And then I moved here, and one of my teammates at Fairmont Sonoma played hockey, and he said, they got a good rink called Snoopy's Ice Rink, and it's a great rink.
It's called, and again, Snoopy's Ice Rink, or it's actually called the Redwood Empire Ice Arena, but it's Snoopy's Home Ice.
Snoopy's Home Ice.
It's attached to the Charles M. Schultz Research Center for the Snoopy creator.
They have a fair amount of hockey. There's the Growlers that everyone knows about.
Growlers are fantastic.
And then there's
a pro.
4 different men's leagues.
Yes, and there's the seniors tournament.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And so I play once a week. It's like, you've got your, people play softball. This is,
it's barely
playing in a men's league and still get to play. But,
I
think, we got to stay young and you stay young doing the things you love to do. And so I like to say that I'm still doing all the things now that I was doing as a kid that I loved then and I still love now.
Good job. I like that.
Yeah.
And you've been in hospitality for, like we said, since you were 9.
Since I was 15.
Perfect. Well, Justin, it's been great having you here. Thank you so much. Again, what's the website if people want more information?
MacArthurPlace.com.
Perfect. MacArthurPlace.com. After you go to MacArthurPlace.com, after you booked a room, after you booked a reservation at the hotel, after you signed up for their special emails, after you've done all that, go to SonomaValley.com for deals, special offers, and events. Mom and Dad, safe travels. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Tim.